Hey guys, I just wanted to show you a new hole saw hole saw that I discovered at Lowe's. I needed to cut some doors for lock sets and using the jig. By the way, this Lennox is awesome. I'm gonna do a little review on that later. But anyway, this company Spyder, which I thought was kind of gimmicky at first, and I saw some reviews on YouTube, and they're actually pretty legit. Apparently their drill bits are like really, really high quality. But anyway, this looks a little different than your average hole saw. Most of them have these teeth like that with very, very little offset, right? It's hardly any offset. So, the plug gets stuck in there. And also when you're drilling a hole, you go in about an inch and it gets all gummed up. So you got to take it out. You got to knock all the sawdust out of the teeth. And that's not fun. Waste time. So I saw this thing and I was like, well, this is weird. That looks like an actual saw blade with teeth. You can see the teeth on there. It has actual saw blade teeth, like a table saw, or circular saw blade. This is like a really wide tooth on there. There's 3 of them. So it's really going to kind of shear the wood as it's going through. And plus, given the fact that those teeth are so wide, I don't know if you can see the gap between the body and the tooth, but you get that gap in your plug all the way around, which means you can see it really good there, right? I mean, this is a little crooked, but you get the point. You can see how it's cutting inside the body of the hole saw, so that kerf is giving you room to pop that plug out real easy. And it does pop up that easy. The only friction you get is on the actual pilot bit. So just to show you the difference, that's the Spyder hole saw plug in the Lennox hole saw. You can see how much smaller that is. Obviously, that's I'm just trying to show you how much smaller it is. And given the fact that you only have 3 saw teeth on there, it's so much easier to pull out because you've only got these little edges to create friction, and of course the pilot bit, but they pop right out. And this thing cuts much faster because it doesn't get gummed up. And there's that room between the plug that you're cutting and the body of the hole saw for sawdust to come out, for sawdust to gather. With these things, there's no room for the sawdust to go. It's inside the door, inside the wood, so it just gets gummed up. You know how it is. You go an inch and a half, and it just stops. So you got to pull it out, like I said before, and unclog it. This thing has room for the saw chips to escape. Just wanted to recommend this. Like I said, I'm going to do a comparison of a bunch of different door boring jigs, and right now I can just give you a little preview. Spoiler alert, the Lennox is probably going to win. So anyway, check these out if you're at Lowe's. I think they're closing them out. This was on sale for like $13.99, $14, something like that, and they all seem to be on clearance. And I don't know why, because this is an excellent hole saw. Have a good one.